So I'm glad you brought up Basin Street in Ephrata. So it's an Eastern Washington property. It is located east of Wenatchee. It's a farming community out there, an agricultural community, and I had a mixed use building with some deferred maintenance and some occupancy um, rates that were sort of higher than what a lot of investors would like to see. So we were dealing with a bit of a low occupancy. It's definitely a different time, a market time for Ephrata. That was interesting because I was actually, I've specialized in selling properties that in other cases, for whatever reason, resisted sales with other agents. So I'm versed at coming in and being the second, third, or sometimes fourth agent to be used for a listing. And that was the case on this one. This was actually owned by a realtor in another state. And they had heard about me and contacted me about representing them. And I was happy to do so, even though it was in Eastern Washington and I was am in Bellingham. So, logistically there, but that's okay. We were able to work with other resources that we have available to us to facilitate, a good listing for them. Ephrata was just, it was one that, we kind of had to do a little bit of repricing and some creative marketing. And then we were able to get an investor in there that once we had worked with a little bit more occupancy, we were able to get a couple more units leased out and the numbers looking a little stronger, and a great property manager in place, which we had to make a property management change when they made the brokerage change to get a little better communication going. And between communicating with the property manager and the tenants and the landlord and all that, we were able to help them get that property sold.
So it sounds like when you're listing a commercial property, it's not always just, I come in and I sell this property. It's sometimes you're coming in and you're consulting on why a property maybe hasn't sold.
Absolutely. What was the reason you think the property may have not sold? What was the possible root cause? And commercial can be several factors. In some cases it's marketing, in some cases it's price, in some cases it's condition. There's several reasons why a property will or will not sell, and so we sort of kind of do an analysis and get some feedback from the owner and what they think and what's important to them, and help come up with a strategy, a selling strategy.